this would be an excruciating way to die.
The medical examiner, a 16-year-old, didn't have to die. He suffered a basic bladder condition that went untreated.
He had backed up so much urine that it caused him to go into heart failure.
The boy's family relied on prayer instead of medical care. Neil Beagley died Tuesday inside this Gladstone home. Boy's family belongs to the Followers of Christ Church in Oregon City. Members believe in faith healing, not medicine. The teen who died is the uncle of 15-month-old Ava Worthington. She died in March after her parents refused to take her to the doctor. Carl and Raylene Worthington are now facing criminal charges for the toddler's death.
These kids didn't need to die, and they didn't need any type of extraordinary medical care to have been able to have lived. They died absolutely needlessly.
Members of the church were not available for comment on this, the latest faith-healing death.
Bigley, you guys have anything to say?
Remember, it was Jeff and Marcy Bigley who were convicted of letting their son Neil die of an untreated urinary tract condition. They went to prison in 2010 after Oregon cracked down on parents relying solely on prayer for their sick kids. We actually came here to Idaho because a former church member told us to look specifically for this grave, Garrett Dean Eels. Garrett was a 6-day-old baby. The coroner's report says he died in April of interstitial pneumonitis. That's pneumonia, untreated. We were also told to look for the grave of Jackson Scott Porter, who we learned was actually a baby girl. Your granddaughter only lived for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
She didn't have never had any prenatal care. Do you regret that?
No, because that's the way we believe. You know, we believe in God, and the way God handles the situation, the way we do things.
Here in the Seavy's house, the coroner says their 14-year-old boy also succumbed to pneumonia. His mother was holding him on her lap when he died, and his name was Rocky.
What I will talk to you about is the law.
Okay.
I would like to remind you that this country was founded on religious freedom and on freedom in general. Freedom is freedom. Whenever you try to restrict one person or another in any fashion, then you're chipping away at freedom. Yours and mine.
Do you think your son had freedom of choice?
That's not a question I'm going to go into. I told you I'd talk about freedom.
Of the 553 marked graves at the Peaceful Valley Cemetery, 144 appear to be children under 18. That's 25%. Many of the autopsies on the kids buried at this Followers of Christ cemetery were done by Coroner Erwin Sonnenberg's office. And he's fed up with Idaho's law that protects faith-healing parents.
I had not heard of this at all.
State Senator Fred Martin serves on Idaho's Health and Welfare Committee. He's disturbed by what we found at this cemetery. He's promised us he will look at Idaho's law. But to the question of whether Idaho will follow Oregon's lead and make what these parents are doing a crime,
I'm not ready to go there at this time. I mean, I understand what you're saying, and I'm very, very concerned about a child, but we're weighing the rights of the parents' religious beliefs, and I would hope they would not be in conflict.
In Chod we trust. Hit subscribe now, that's a must. Chod munch. Let's go. Sit back, unwind, I expose the fakes every single time. Yeah, you know what I came to do. We gon' share and laugh at every single fool. Now, hop in the driver's seat. Come witness the masterpiece. Got these fakes all mad at me. Be real or you got to leave. Psychic liars, fake gurus. So crazy, must be cuckoo. Guarantee you gon' laugh a bunch. Here with the Chod munch.